All right, so this video is being shot on May 1st, 2015. So some things may have changed with the Every Door Direct Mail, or the acronym is EDDM mailing. We use this for all of our, um, uh, for emailing a subdivision, but any of our direct mail stuff is done through EDDM because it saves us a ton of money. So anyhow, to get this going here, you just need to. I usually Google search EDDM, and then I always go to the one that says Every Door Direct Mail USPS, and it's going to take you right to the site. You can either set up your own account, or you can sign in with my account. Either way, it doesn't matter. But if you wanted to sign in with ours, you just need to get the information in order to be able to do this. So where you're going to go is you're going to click on the Every Door Direct Mail. And sometimes it just takes you to it. I don't know why it didn't just take me to it that time. And then you're going to need a specific address that you're working with, and then you're going to and then that's where you're going to mail around the postal code around that specific address. So I'm just going to use my address as an example. You're just typing it in up here. You do a search, click on search, and it's going to process it, and then it's going to just pull up a map of where that specific address is, and kind of a radius circle that's around it. And you can only highlight the postal code areas that are within the radius of this specific address. So if you want to get over here, you can do actually a zip code search if you wanted to, but you're not going to be able to do anything here unless you change the specific address above up here. And you can do just a zip code search. So I could show you that. So if we're going to do just a zip code, we can search it. It's however you decide you want to set up your searches, but there's a ton of ways that you can do this. So if you look and say, okay, well, look at all now we're just in a specific, they have the borders of the zip code, and now you can highlight any of these, and all of these are specific postal codes. But specifically what we use it for is a specific address. So if I'm going to put in, let's see, let's go ahead and get all this. So it's 8223 circle. And then we're going to search it just like we did before. And then let's say I want to do the whole subdivision. Then essentially I'm going to click on wherever I want to mail. And as you can see over on this side over here, it's starting to add up how many deliveries this is, how many postal drop-offs there are, and how many individual routes you're clicking. So we clicked 4 individual routes. You can see up top here, I mean, there's all kinds of different things you can kind of zero in on here, but specifically the way we do it is we'll go in this specific address and their postal code to do a just listed, a just sold, or if we're farming an area, which we do in Keystone, we just pull up everything. And as you can see, if right here, I'm going a little outside of the parameters, but we'll pull everything here within Keystone. So you're looking at the delivery address is 4,331. And I typically go up here and I look at, I just click residential only, which will drop it down to 3894. Individual routes selected, I've got 8. So now once you get your routes selected, then essentially what you're going to want to do is you're going to go down here and you're going to hit continue. And you can do one of 2 ways. You can pay for this online, or you can pay for this at the actual route. But typically I'll pay for it online. So whenever you know you're going to have everything all together, as far as your prints, and you're going to be ready to deliver it to the post office, you want to click that specific date. So if we say the 6th, right now it's got a total amount that I want to pay. I've got to click this little box here that says that I've read it. I'm going to say, pay at post office or pay online. I would go here to pay online, and then it's going to prompt me to, enter in all my contact information, my credit card information, and that type of stuff. So I'll just kind of show you what that looks like. It's going to give me kind of an invoice. I'm just going to hit checkout. And then it's going to ask me, I've already got a credit card in here, and that type of stuff. So I'll show you also what you need to do if you're not going to pay online, if you want to pay directly at the post office. It's just quicker when you're dropping it off to, oops, what happened? Oh. All right, so we'll go back in. I'm just going to click one postal code area just to kind of give you an example of this. So if I've got this, I'm going to click this postal. I've got 541 pieces that are going to be printed up. So again, that's showing you how many pieces that are going to be printed up, what the actual cost is going to be for and as you can see, for 541 pieces for $94.68, that's pretty cheap. So again, I'll hit continue. You still have to click in a date. You still have to click this box here, and then you just pay at the post office. So again, pay at the post office. Then it's going to take you to this where you've got kind of an invoice. And then what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go to this, scroll down, and you're going to want to print all forms now. And so when you're creating the bundles, and I'll show everybody individually on this, but when you're creating each one of the bundles, there's a specific way that the post office will receive this information. So you have to have this form, and then you got this form, which I'll show you how to fill this out. And then you've got this form, which shows you the zip code that you're in, the route number, and how many pieces that need to go with this. And then this form right here is essentially a form that goes on every bundle. And at the post office, if let's say you have, right now it's showing that we have 541 pieces, then basically that's going to mean at least 5 bundles, because I'll make 100 in each bundle, and then the extra 41, I just throw that in a bundle of 100 and make it 141. So you're going to essentially need 5 copies of this, and then we're going to fill out the date on when we're going to go to the post office, how many pieces are within each bundle, which is 100. And then if we have the 141, we're going to write 141 here, and like 1 of 5, 2 of 5, 3 of 5, 4 of 5, 5 of 5. All this information, you don't need any of that stuff down there. So that's pretty much the printed information that you're going to need. And then it'll also show you where the actual post office is that you're going to deliver this information to, and contact information, when they're open, business hours, and that type of stuff. So, and just kind of an FYI, when you deliver this to the post office, usually the delivery goes out just the following day. So that kind of gives you an idea of what this is. But after you watch this video, then you can come and talk to me, and we'll go from there. But my suggestion is to watch this again. It's about a 9-minute video, and write down any questions that you may have so that we can address them when we do get together to go through this specifically. So thanks a lot, and we'll talk to you soon.